Dave, that's not Denise standing next to you.
Wait, you know what? You know why Todd's on that side of the microphone? Of his observation skills. It is not Denise. Denise was feeling under the weather this morning. Mm-hmm. So we had to go to our bench. Mm-hmm. And our bench is a pretty strong bench. Special guest to the show today, Connie Constantino, right. In a pinch. She's your gal, man.
We're happy for that. Our
we are
visit
happy
this
to have
morning,
her,
but we hope that Denise gets to feeling better, though.
We wish her the best.
Presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Big shoes to fill there, Connie.
I understand. Lots of pressure here today, but I can start it out. I don't mind.
Okay. What you got?
So today I'm going to talk about the art murals and Otter Walk. Mm-hmm. In Blairsville, we have outside art sculptures, we have the murals, and we have otters. So we decided to combine all of those, and we're going to do a tour. It's on Saturday, July the 12th. It's going to start, tour times are 12, 2, and 4. They're going to start at the Blairsville Tractor Supply parking lot. Mm-hmm. There will be guides there to take you at those times. If you don't want to go on a guided tour, it's about 2-mile walk. Uh-huh. You can go ahead, stop by the tent there, and just pick up the directions. And you can either walk it yourself or you can drive it.
We should point out the murals were not painted by otters.
They were not.
They were not.
That's correct.
No otters were harmed in the painting of the murals.
Actual artists did all of it. Do you have a favorite, Connie, of all the murals?
Of the murals? I probably,
any
of the animals. Yeah, I like the animal ones.
Oh, yeah?
But I do like the Blairsville ones. If you look at the Blairsville one, inside the letters are pictures of Blairsville. So they're pretty interesting. Yeah. If you look at the mural, you need to get up close, and you can see that in the letters.
And
so it's pretty cool.
On the mural as well.
And there is an otter on that Blairsville one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, how many are we talking about total murals?
Is there like 11?
I think there's 20 some stops for this tour with the different art objects that are outside the sculptures.
Nice.
And we're also going to stop by the downtown area and see what's there. We have the Vault, which are local artists that have items for sale in there. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be open for people to go ahead and look at. We have Lahoskis who have handmade items there. Tales on the Town that have handmade items there, homemade items. And then the Founders Gallery, plus everything else that's in downtown Blairsville.
Nice. Very, very nice. What else do you have for us today?
I also have the Bicentennial Parade. Mm-hmm. I'm in charge of that. So we're looking for people. We need any kind of floats that you have that might represent Blairsville Bicentennial. Mm-hmm. We're giving out cash prizes for best historical presentation, best marching performance, overall parade entry, fire truck EMS, and vehicle tractor, excluding EMS. So we're hoping to have a fantastic parade. I've had a lot of people contact me. We're going for the floats. Of course, we want the floats, but the firemen, we'd like marching units. The last parade that we had, we even had one child that wanted to drive their little their radio battery controlled car in it.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's fine. As long as that battery holds out and your family's with you walking down that parade, that's great.
Nice. Very, very nice. Now, when is the parade?
Parade's going to be August the 9th. It starts at 10 o'clock. We're staging at 9. There is a form out on Facebook that you can go ahead. There's a QR code, I think, and or a form that you can send.
Yeah. And it's part of a larger event as well?
Oh, the Knotweed Festival. Yep, it's the Knotweed Festival.
Oh, okay.
So Friday night, they're going to have, we're having fireworks. As long as and they're going to have a concert that night at the Diamond. And the next day is the whole festival.
Yeah, I don't want to steal anything off of Dave's cards there.
No, it's not. This is none of this.
That's not on your cards.
Connie, we rehearsed yesterday.
Okay, well, I threw an impromptu question out there.
But hey, we're pros.
Okay.
I have one more
At
thing.
least one of us are.
What you got, Connie?
Blairsville Parks and Rec. We're there's so many things that we're doing down there at the community center. The people need to get on. We have a Facebook page. There's lots of improvements going on. And the one thing that we are doing, Blairsville Borough has the old Blairsville Bobcat jerseys and that for some of the teams.
Oh, yeah.
And so they gave them to Parks and Rec to sell for just different improvements down there. So look online. We're going to actually have the Armory on the day of the Knotweed Festival from 2 to 4. People can come in, see if there's any jersey that they'd want.
Yeah, so somebody who wore that jersey 25 years ago could get his or her old jersey back.
Or think about, like, if you're going to a Halloween.
Or you want to start a team.
Yeah, you want to do something like that. If it's your Halloween
There you
costume
go.
and you just have a group of people that are Blairsville Bobcats,
There you
it's going to be pretty cool.
Wouldn't it be nice though if you went back and you went through those jerseys from whatever sport it happened to be, and you found your dad's old jersey?
Or you found the number. I think sometimes, like, even if you find that number, that's still a shadow box memory.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you could go ahead and consider that.
The
to be
problem
your
with those
dad's.
jerseys are over the years they've shrunk. They just
It's not that the guys who
no.
wore
I
them
think
have
those
grown.
jerseys were washed and
No,
shrunk.
there's some men
They
that
don't
think they
fit.
take a medium and they take an extra large. It happens, you know? I don't know.
But I do want to add a couple of things. Connie did talk about our Knotweed Festival. Those fireworks this year, the bicentennial fireworks, are underwritten by International Conveyor and Rubber. So we're happy to have those guys on board. Two other things that I did want to talk about until I get to the stuff I have here, because she brought up Knotweed. So this year, Commander Dan Kelly, we're going to have a complete military encampment. Civil War and World War I, II, I think. World War II, I
I
believe.
would say 2.
That's going to be underwritten by Indiana First Bank.
Nice.
And then later on in the year, we'll talk about this later as we get through to it. We're going to do the old potato bake. There was something again that the VFW had done years ago. Indiana First has also agreed to underwrite any meal for a veteran that shows up that day.
Oh, beautiful.
So I mean, it's because we're in the throes, I think is a good word to use, of the bicentennial. I mean, we're right in the middle of all this cool stuff going on. So I did want to add in,
Stuff.
it's good to see the community getting behind the bicentennial, because I think when we decided about a year and a half ago, let's do a bicentennial, it was really going to be sad if nobody participated.
Right.
But we've gotten very, very good.
A lot of great
response.
ideas.
A lot of great ideas, a lot of good
responses.
things going
Yep.
on. So
Great.
kudos.
Wonderful. All right, is that all for Connie?
That's all right now. I might interject with David.
Jump on in, Connie. Water's fine.
Sometimes he needs interjection.
That's what the kids are calling it nowadays. Okay, so
Intercession too.
So let me tell you what I got here. So another big thing, part of the bicentennial that we're doing this year, is the Pennsylvania Woodmobile. It's coming to Blairsville. That's on July 24th. It'll be at the Blairsville Parks and Rec from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the Woodmobile was in the area a couple of years back, about 3 or 4 years back at the NAF Festival. If you didn't get a chance to see it then, it's really it's a 36-foot long mobile museum. Talks about the history of lumbering in southwestern Pennsylvania. Talks about sustainability, a lot of hands-on activities. Connie and I were just talking. Lumbering is still very active here in Indiana County. So it's not something that this is present-day history. So it's open to the public. That's brought to us by the Bicentennial Committee, again, Parks and Rec, and Evergreen After School Club. So come on out. It's free to the public. We were very fortunate to get the Woodmobile. It is very sought after. Like, you got to get on their calendar, get it to come out. Yeah, so you don't want to miss the Woodmobile. That's July 24th, 10 to 5. A couple other things that are going on. We are starting tonight the Blairsville Chamber Music Festival.
Oh, nice.
So, 3 days of chamber music. And it's not just chamber music, it's world-class chamber music.
They are.
These artists, they're from all over the world. Their stuff is pretty incredible. Tonight kicks off at 7 o'clock at St. Peter's Episcopal Church. That's a $35 donation, but that gets you into the other two that come afterwards. 27th, which is tomorrow, Vivaldi's Four Seasons at 6 p.m., and that's an outdoor concert at the Amphitheater. And then at 1 o'clock on the 29th, the United Presbyterian Church, they'll be doing Brahms. So you've got a bunch of different things. So tonight's is Ravel, piano trio, and Dvorak piano quintet. So I mean, it's really a cool. And the other thing I think, I said this before, the history of St. Peter's Episcopal Church. If you've never been in that building, it's really cool. There's some history to the canal and some other things that are really cool there. So if chamber music isn't quite your thing, we still have our summer music series going on, 5:30 to 7:30 every Saturday down at the Amphitheater. This Saturday, Crazy Cat Daddies. July 5th, Three of Hearts. July 12th, Juke House Bombers. July 19th, Three Good Reasons. July 26th, Peace Sign Band. And this goes on until August 31st. Again, free concerts. This week, I believe that Best Leather will be there collecting items for veterans. Okay. So if you have personal hygiene items,
Right.
Items like that, she'll be there collecting throughout the concert. So again, good to see her doing it again this year. Another kind of cool thing, I know we talked a little bit about otters. The library, I mean, it's kind of cool. You know, Blairsville has a public library. So they've got a summer series, summer reading. It starts the 28th with none other than painting a bicentennial stained glass otter on a little window there. Yeah.
A stained glass
Yeah. You
otter.
paint an otter. So you got an otter, you got your bicentennial, you got your library.
I am not of the age that I wasn't in the age included because I said that's something I want to do. I love the otters.
Yeah. I know you love the otters.
I love
And the
those
otters love Connie. So we believe that. They told us
Everybody
that.
loves Connie.
So you can get down there, paint an otter, July 12th from 2 to 5 p.m. They're doing an art exhibit. So there's a lot, July 25th, 5 to 7, art classes with Mr. Norm. And they're at 113 North Walnut Street. So check them out. It's, get out of the heat. Check out what's going on at our local library there. A couple other things, if you don't mind the heat. Blairsville Fire Department doing their 7th annual golf outing. And that is on, God, if I could read my writing. July 12th at Tom's Run, 8:30 shotgun start, 7:30 registration. Skill prizes, 50-50. There's a steak dinner at the fire department afterwards. And they'll give you a hot dog at the turn, refreshments on the course. $100 a golfer, $400 a foursome. Easy math. More information, call Scott Gill over at the fire department, 724-989-6618. Couple other things I do want to talk about. So, as we talk about the bicentennial, if you've been on Market Street recently, you may have noticed the old street banners. They're street signs. They're really not street banners.
Yeah, they're signs.
They're coming down, and new, shiny, brighter, happier bicentennial ones are going up.
1 minute warning here.
Okay, costs you $150. Can be a business, can be an individual, can be an organization. 412-638-2335. You can also get that form on the Bicentennial Facebook page, or pick one up at Dave Check on Walnut Street, or Buckler, McKinney, Nadzati. Two other quick things. I only got a minute, so here's what I want to talk about. Talk about beer. The Blairsville Bicentennial Brew. It's a lager. It's available at Noblestein, Iron Alley, and soon available at the Villa. Also on the Suds. Again, right now released is the next iteration of the Underground Railroad Freedom Seekers beer at Noblestein.
There you go.
Pick yourself up some beer to stay cool. So a lot of stuff going on, stuff to drink, stuff to eat, stuff to see.
Lots of things happening in Blairsville. Wonderful. Connie, thank you for coming
No,
in.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Always good to have great pinch hitters. Denise, let's hope she gets to feeling better soon.
Let's hope.
David, thank
For
you
my
too.
sake.
Yes.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.